A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So the Baylor Bears headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And the opening kickoff sails out of bounds. Maybe a little bit of nerves and hopefully not an omen for the way this season's going to go. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Drops back. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Turns it upfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Baylor's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now we take a look at Draylon Miller. He'll try to get his senior season off on the right foot and become one of the top pass catchers in the land. The give to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and then
he'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. On the return, they drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Selling the fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And defense Defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to make one miss. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Changing the routes with his receivers. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Lagway. Snags it. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes...
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. Oh, he got loose. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the run from inside his own 5.
God.
16-yard line after the return.
God. What the hell you want, nigga, Kill? I'll be on when this game over with to jump on with you, dog. Don't do me like that, dog.
A little bit on an offense
No, you keep playing college, yeah.
Heat to answer a score.
I've been with my game over with, dog.
No,
we don't want you on
this
here, bro.
freshman tight end. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
We don't want you on here.
Flagway wants to throw.
We good. I don't feel like carrying you.
Wow.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Snapped it in the shotgun. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught in the backfield, it's Chambers. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Flagway. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Looking for the marker. And some great 4th down defense against the run. Quick give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wolverines will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Ooh, that was close.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Here's Lagway to pass. Holds on, Itch LaBelle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's going to take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the right. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He says he's got a big leg. Ooh. He's going to have to show it from 56
Almost
yards
got me,
out.
Kill.
And this
You got out, huh?
perfect.
Come on, man.
Lead is down to 11.
Look what I do,
We've
man.
2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we welcome you into
Got a lot of hate in the heart over there.
of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Hawaii taking on the number 5 team, the
They call you Kevin the Hater, ain't it?
And it's
Well,
the Rainbow Warriors.
they call you Kevin the Hater, ain't it?
To win the home opener. They
No,
got the
for what?
lead midway through the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. And now back to your game in Waco. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that,
They don't call you Kevin the Hater?
the guys along the
Nope.
banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Yeah, who you playing over there? Because you got to buy.
Marines will kick it away first
Playing in this
to start
other league.
the second half. Coming out with it, it's Beal. Pulled down at the 18.
Boy,
and the
nobody don't
decision
wait
to
on you,
bring it
yeah.
out of the end zone was not a good one. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with the Michigan coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so
feel me?
far. They knew coming in that they had a really
This is
tough
why
opponent
nobody
in the
don't
wide
wait on
receiver
you.
on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route.
My quarterback,
Defense
90
is
overall.
still and solid.
And everything he throws is a jump ball.
Here is that wide receiver gets the ball here to
Yeah,
start the
quarterback,
second half.
yeah.
Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Lagway wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And this offense just can't
Don't care what you
afford
do
not
with
to
$4
get
million.
the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway.
You're
What
the kid.
a job to lay out and
What happened?
make the catch.
What you do with $4
Man,
million?
I love those guys that are willing to put their body
I
on the
don't
line.
know,
He does
God.
it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards
Besides
out. Making
cocaine.
that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great
Mm-hmm.
effort by the receiver.
And they can't make the connection. And it
Cocaine is
could
a hell of a
be
drug.
worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
You know, Rendo ass immediately.
That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Move. Oh, what a move. Breaks into the open.
And the hell Rendo didn't call that fast.
Chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Lagway. Moving out to the right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And into the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
Everybody get one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. He is snowed under nowhere.
Everybody get one. Spider-Man.
They'll operate out of split backs. Looking to throw, it's Fowler DiColosi. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Taylor. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Trying to establish the run. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Just smothered on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. Defense all over him.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range.
This nigga put the kid, oh my God.
His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run,
immediately.
Play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Quarterback changing the play. Here's Lagway to pass. Buying time to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got him in the flat. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Lagway to the air again. He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say it. Dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route, and the quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that one.
Got the back over the middle. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Left side is Beal. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Good one, the hell out of there.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. The short hands, it's Taylor. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd and long here. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down to the air. Makes a grab. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, the 10, touchdown Wolverines. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Baylor sends out the offense to go to
Nigga died, Kevin.
A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They're changing things.
Oh my God, he called me if I get there.
Throwing, Lagway.
You motherfucker.
Rolling, throwing, looking right.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Collier. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, spins away from the defense.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. We don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not a lot there.
But a
Picks up
failure.
one inside the 20 to the 19. 3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too...
Oh, I hate him
They'll go
so
ahead and
much.
send out the field goal unit. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
He came straight to me.
They'll have to settle for a field goal try. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard.
Oh my God, he caught right now.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. But this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next...
Snags in, there's running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for a man. It's
Oh my God.
Caught. It's
You Killa putting in work.
Pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The 1st down for the offense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Right side, it's Porter. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his target. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Hey, Kel, what's the name of the perk that when he babysitting you on the hook, you can jump off?
Oh, that's deliverance.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide left, it's Porter. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Powers through the defender. There he goes. The 50, the 40. He's at the 20. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it.
Still in the match?
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.